Bienvenidos a la primera charla con el equipo de LEC. Vamos a introducirlo rápidamente. Va a ser en inglés la mayoría para que Jojo así no se duerma y las preguntas en específico van a ser en español. Pero bueno, para que lo entendáis, así que espero que disfrutéis mucho del formato. So, guys, welcome. I don't know if someone of you wants to introduce yourselves. How has been like the New Year's? Everything is good, Mirin?
Pretty good, can't complain. I've been with my family already for a long time, since China, so has been pretty good. I had a long time to disconnect, been playing some games, played with Alvaro, pretty chill.
Okay, so maybe the audience don't know about you guys for a long time, or maybe for a month or so. And maybe there is like some disconnection from the last year. So does someone of you wants to play, for example, for a start, like a little brief of winter, how it was?
I mean, the winter split was not the best. I remember Jojo Pion throwing, what was it, Azir was? Or, yeah, an Azir to Supa and we lost.
It was a win.
With Azir, he
was
threw me a
Gwen.
win.
Yeah,
What
with
happened?
Azir he threw a Gwen to Supa and we lost. So, yeah, I mean, I think winter we just lost because Jojo Pion didn't want to win.
It was a good vacation time, to be honest.
He didn't like Berlin that much. He was missing Toronto. So,
Toronto?
Yeah, I mean, I realized if we lost in winter, we still have to come back anyways to Berlin, so might as well win.
It was top 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And going on, you guys didn't go to first stand then, like the first international of the year. Was quite sad, or it's Mickey Mouse Cup?
Yeah, that was really sad.
I mean, it was pretty sad.
It was in Korea,
but
right?
Was annoying because
Yeah.
Casey went. I think if it was any other team, would have been like, you know, it sucks, but it's not as bad. But since Casey went, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and moving forward, after first stand, the spring split. Does someone of you want to explain a bit?
Alvaro wants.
Yeah, I mean, spring split, it was a bit longer as well than winter. We had a bit of struggles because also Method wasn't with us at the start of the split, since he was having his son. So basically at the start we struggled, but then we went to the event, to the road trip, and we come back as well. And later on we were able to take the win and go to MSI, which was the first time that we went outside, actually, because the last time that we were in Worlds, this group, we were in Berlin. So it was the first time that we were leaving Europe, and we had a good experience in Vancouver and in Toronto.
Toronto. And do you think, guys, that it was your best split in terms of working? That's why you won, or it's not?
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes both ways. I think because Manset wasn't there, we had to figure out some things on our own. We had to get some things going that if he was there, we would really have to. So it made us all like step up and have to take more responsibilities. And then when he came, I think just made things easier. And the team itself was really, I would say, together working towards the same goal. And yeah, I think that the split we were dominant.
Pretty easy final, no, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite easy, no?
It felt.
Against G2.
I think they choked pretty hard. We also performed well. I think it went both ways. Like, we played well, and I think some players on their team were underperforming.
You have said that Jojo throwed like the first split.
Yeah.
Do you think that anyone else almost threw the second one, or not?
Did we 3-0 in the finals?
No,
3-1.
3-1.
I mean,
The game we lost, who was it fault?
it was draft, I remember. I played
Oh,
Silas
Melson,
versus
nice.
Annie. It was like Silas Vi. We
Oh,
gave
yeah.
them like a broken ball in, I think.
It was your Silas,
I
bro.
remember.
Yeah. No, it wasn't
We
the
won
Fnatic
with my
game. It wasn't the
Leona in the last
Fnatic
game.
game. Don't worry, don't worry.
The penalty.
I remember we won with Leona.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
remember.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the blame on Supa then.
Sounds good to me.
No. I was playing very chill, farming.
What did I play?
Brown,
Brown, you remember?
Oh, I remember the game now. Yeah.
And what happened that
Bobby
game?
Jungle.
No.
Bro, it was a draft
Bro, we
gap.
won,
I
like,
remember it was
3
a
kills, I
complete
remember.
draft
Bro, he
gap.
picked Silas into Annie.
Yeah, it's true.
Mel's they told you to, or was it Zeph? Zeph is like, pick Silas, so of course I'm gonna pick Silas.
Yeah, it was pretty safe.
Okay, so second split, almost thrown by coaching staff.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward, you guys had MSI, one of the best parts of the year for the audience as well. Like, you guys went to Toronto and to Vancouver later on. So,
Don't say that. Don't say it like that.
so how was the experience overall in this international? I think that you guys on social media, en Twitter, por ejemplo, tú, Javi, dijiste que no habías hecho un buen approach en el torneo, así que si queréis comentar algo, if you want you guys to comment something for the people that are around MSI from last year.
I mean, I think like Vancouver itself was a really great opportunity for me to reflect. I think I did many things wrong coming into the international. I didn't really prepare it with any more care than I would do in LEC, which I think was a big mistake from my side. So it felt good to remember what it is to compete in an international, not to just go there and low-key lose, you know? So yeah, I think it was a really great learning experience.
Do you guys think the same or?
Yeah, I think so.
And the experience was good, but I think
It was
also we left a bit too early, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
You
Like,
guys were.
I don't think we expected to, at least, I felt like we didn't expect to lose at least into CFO, at least one more round maybe.
Actually, BLG were 10-0 with Kalista, right? Or not? Like against the Chinese team, you guys had a really good game against the Chinese team, no?
Yeah.
I mean, we
It
throw
was
the
the
four game.
Mesa.
Hostias.
They asked
Mirwin.
you on mid-wave. It was
Mirwin.
Mirwin.
This
I mean-
one, Mirwin.
Bro, El Cash,
And I also knock.
What can I say? Enemy the carry hits every arrow.
Hunk you.
Sorry, Digap, no?
You had Kalista, right? I think. Yeah.
Yes.
But you
Kalista
almost
Renata.
you almost won against the Chinese team, and later in losing into CFO. So the experience overall.
Toronto was really good.
I mean, it was still a good experience.
Yeah.
Like internationals are always.
But can you say why Toronto was good?
the
Everything.
food is amazing. The
The
weather
food
is
is
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
The people,
let me.
I agree.
the people was amazing.
The people?
The weather was
kind of-
amazing.
What was wrong with the people?
No, I'm asking. What,
No, everyone is so
what kind
kind
of
in
people?
Toronto.
Okay, okay.
It's true, no?
Yeah.
No nationality in
No.
particular. Okay, okay.
Okay, so moving forward, I think that you guys had the like esports World Cup, right? Anything in particular that you want to say about that? You guys lost against T1 1-2, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys want to say something brief about that,
I mean, that was also a coaching gap.
it's coaching.
At least game 3 was a draft gap, so it was a
What
coaching
did they
gap.
have that game?
I mean,
They had Victor,
Time can.
Tom Kench,
Hostia.
Hypercarry
Varus.
ADC,
What- yeah, I mean,
Gumayushi
JJ
Varus.
Gumayushi Varus.
Who was their jungler? I don't
Was
know.
it Zinzao? I had Jarvan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No.
Were you
had-
Skarner? No, I think no.
You had Jarvan,
I had Jarvan.
We had Jarvan, Ari,
Cassandra.
Cassante.
Rakan, and Jinx.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
it's-
I mean, we need
No, I
we
mean,
need to
fuck
ban
them.
3
Rakan
champions
is
to
fine.
Faker, you know?
Yeah.
No.
He was
Can you
daddy.
tell
Shows
me?
fault.
He was daddy.
Bro, I solo killed in that game.
Yeah, I saw him too, so it's not their fault.
So it's Ballin's fault.
Yes.
we
were
learned
ahead.
that lesson in Worlds. Sorry, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself,
Yeah,
but
we-
yeah, into Faker, there is some champions that
Like maybe Ace, you know, he has like a million win rate.
Goat.
Like maybe.
I mean, Faker at Worlds, goat.
Anyone in particular throwing like esports World Cup, its coaching staff as well, or?
Esports World
Yeah.
Cup? EWC.
who do we put the blame on?
It can be you or me.
Yeah, we did our job.
Yeah. We should kill Faker.
I guess it's bug gap or
We
jungle
solo
gap.
killed
I mean, I'm
Bagan
gonna-
as well.
I'm gonna
Did
put
you?
Yeah.
T1? You guys solo killed them?
I think it was
with
Alvaro.
Alistar and Jinx and the game.
Yeah, but that was game 2, not 3.
it's Alvaro's
And game 3 as well, we were ahead.
I put on now, bro.
Oh, you were like 2 minutes ahead. Nice.
Bro,
Bro, we were ahead and they had tankens, I remember.
Okay, so moving forward,
wasn't you then?
wasn't me, perfect.
Honest
Alex game, yeah.
Alex, perfect. So last split, summer split, Madrid finals.
Yeah, super. This one is super.
Okay. Before that, the whole experience in summer. How was it, guys? You went to the final. You had actually a really like regular split playoffs. It was really short, the format, for people to remember. So, how that felt?
I mean, as you mentioned, I think it felt short, but I think we were really prepared. I was really confident, honestly, coming into the final, that I'm gonna get ahead of myself. I think before the finals, we lost into G2-2, right? And I think was not very close. Also, I think we got
We got 3-0, no? Did we get
Yeah.
swept?
The final was 3-0.
no the round before
On
we
the
lost.
on the best of 3.
3-1, no?
Double throw.
Ah, yeah, that one, yeah, it was 3-1.
Oh, Stia.
I don't remember.
True.
I remember
Double
at
throw
least one
into
game we
Doctor
threw.
Mundo.
Double throw into Doctor Mundo.
I think, no?
Oh my God.
Ah, no, Maokai Blitzcrank.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember, that game was unplayable.
Hostias. Now I
They
remember.
had
The
Dre-
finals were really
they had
rough,
Draven
right?
as well.
For you?
No, yeah, the final was rough,
Yeah.
but I remember we were in the loser bracket, but we were still really confident that we would take the final. So I think. What was the? Oh,
I mean, the Fnatic series was fun as well, I remember in...
Yeah.
You went to game 5,
yeah,
no?
No, we did 3-1 into them.
Alright.
We
yeah,
did
that
3-1
one was not that
in,
close. I think
in
What's
no,
it?
and we
the Fnatic.
we were happy
I
as well
was
how we
stunned.
played. I remember because For example, also
Yeah, I remember playing in front of the big
the
crowd
crowd.
was really nice. I think everyone really appreciated it, and as I was saying, we were really confident in ourselves coming into the finals, but we got swept. Like it was not even
they were
close.
better.
We got destroyed, annihilated. Game 3 was on me. I fucked up. My ego.
Oh, they made, no? Was the-
I took his I mean,
Ego check.
he came to invade my Raptors. I took the Raptor and I was like, hey, I'm the king right
Double
now. You know.
I don't even remember the games.
You don't remember?
So,
We got
And
the.
Nico into Karma.
yeah, that one I do.
So for people to understand the year, it was top 4 winter, top 1 spring, and top 2
Oh,
on
I have to
summer.
say a fun fact about that series. You remember after game 1 what Zef told you? Do you
¿Lo quieres
remember?
decir en español?
Ah, me hizo un comentario constructivo.
Ah, vale.
Me dijo, qué mal has jugado o algo así. Y algo así, que no teníamos que haber jugado Ginara porque la juegas muy mal o algo así.
I remember.
He said it like 5 times, bro.
Imagine.
But after finals, he said
No,
that.
after the first game.
After the
Yeah,
We
first
lose the
game, in
first game.
series.
We go in the room to talk, and Seb was like, "It's our fault. It's our fault. I don't know why we picked Yunara. You're so bad at it."
Yeah, but like 3 times.
But
or
he was
something
like,
that.
"But it's fine. Now we don't have Yunara. We cannot pick it anymore." Goat.
Good behavior.
Fucking go.
You know, I improved for words, you know. So it was good feedback.
I hope he does the same with Kalis now.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, so you guys, after that, best part of the year, you went to Worlds. If you want to talk about this a bit, short brief.
I
Yeah,
think-
we did a boot camp.
Yeah.
I think it was the most goated boot camp I've ever
Holy
experienced,
shit,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Why that bootcamp was goated?
I mean, we had a moment.
Bro, I think I've never seen a worse bootcamp ever. Like, I think that has to be one of the worst.
But it was like the lowest moment, and then we had like the highest as well.
We
on
couldn't
performance.
scream Asian teams in general
Yeah.
in the boot camp.
I mean, also some
No,
of
we
them they
couldn't
didn't
scream
arrive
anything.
still,
We
and
couldn't scream
we also
anything.
were full sick at one time. Like many of us were sick, and I remember that
Bro, was-
the gameplay was pretty.
O sea, estáis todos enfermos y no pudisteis casi entrenar.
No, I mean, not
We were
only that,
screaming,
we
but-
were sick.
Yeah.
Some
We
other
were
teams,
sick.
we couldn't really scream. I mean,
Big hands.
piggy hands, yeah,
Things
we
of
were not
everything.
playing very well. Things got heated up.
Things got heated up.
One keyboard got lost in the process.
Yeah,
Yes.
was it one or a couple of keyboards?
One.
I'm not understanding. I'm not
This
understanding.
keyboard.
Slanted flame.
We cannot explain
Ah,
that.
okay.
It's,
So people, it's not gonna. No lo vais
We
a
are just
entender
giving a bit
tampoco.
of context to the team, you know, things got heated up. The team was in a rough moment, and then, like the phoenix we are, we came back.
No,
A
that's
bounce back.
We bounced back from
We're
the
just like
shadows
Yeah, we traveled.
and into KT. Jojo Pion through the game.
Oh, it was the Oriana ult.
No.
I mean,
Bro, I was-
yes,
That's
but
one.
that's not the only one, okay?
I was in prime that game.
we need to
I was
say
in
it now.
prime.
Yeah, the boys comes.
Oh,
one.
but Oriana no flash.
Okay.
He was hacking.
After that fight, we thought Oriana flashed. No, we didn't think so. Jojo Pion
Jojo
thought
Pion
so.
thought.
He was really vocal about it. I was playing Jarvan. He was like, Oriana has no flash, guys. The fourth Drake is spawning in like 30 seconds. Let's get a fight right now. We win the game. We get soul. We go home, you know?
GG.
So I engage EQ in mid. I ult Oriana. As soon as I ult him, he flashes away.
And we insta lose the fight.
The silence is made in the voice comms. No one says anything. Oh, I guess he had flash.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just BDD gap. He has aura. I swear I saw him flash in the fight before. He just had flash again. Let's say. You have to accept it and
Just
move
playing
on.
arena.
So basically, a BDD after Zef was saying for like 3 months how good BDD was, how much he's gonna shit on Jojo Pion.
It was true.
He finally made it. So, yeah, actually, I'm realizing now that we had an enemy in our team. You know, Zef was always saying like how bad we are and like how much better the enemies are.
Maybe that's what we needed though.
Yeah, indeed.
And then later on, you guys lost against T1 again in a.
No.
We lost to G2 first.
Yeah, then we lost.
I
to-
went. I meant on the final. Like,
What happened
final
that
stage.
game? I was playing Wukong and I was in a good spot.
G2 with Jax.
Hostia, Jax.
Just
That one
happened,
Mirwin. That one is Mirwin.
Wait, they had a Jax? They
No,
did?
we had a Jax.
Versus who? Who's there?
G2 into Broken Blade was like solo. I don't
That's
know.
all
The
the-
Jax was 0.
I was 0
Oh, really?
or something.
Okay, this one is a solo lanes. Yeah, the G2 one's
But
on
is
the
it
solo
solo
lanes.
lanes? Or is it coach for picking Jax?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. ¿Querías tú jugar Jax?
No, of course not.
It's Steph's fault.
I mean, no, probably Zev also didn't want to pick Jax. It was probably Melton.
It was muzzled, I think. Muzzled was like,
Maybe
do you have both pick Jax? I think.
I don't think Zev wanted to see the Jax, you know?
Oh my god. And later on,
Later on, it was bro. Later on was the Buffaloes, no?
Oysters.
No, we
sorry,
versus Fnatic first.
Team Whale. Team Secret
Oh,
Whale.
We versus Fnatic.
Fnatic.
True.
Nari.
True.
The Cassidy game.
Was it Cassidy?
Yeah, we picked
Oh, yeah,
Cassidy
we
in game
got
1
shit.
or game
I
2.
remember we lost with my
We got
Mark.
shit on.
Yeah.
They played Poppy support.
Yeah, they're in prime.
Hostia, you die level 1, yeah.
And then it was
Hostia,
like
the bot lane that game.
pretty hard to play.
So, yeah, I mean, the Fnatic series, I think, was alright. I think everyone was fine. No one played crazy good. No one did anything too crazy. And then into the... No, it was not Buffaloes. How was the
It was
name?
Buffalo.
Secret Whales.
Or,
Teams- the Whales.
Buffaloes have the-
Yeah. The Whales, that one, step up from Jojo Pune. Same as I said, Jojo Pune lost some games. This one, he carried it.
and then I lost the next
And then,
series.
the next series, what Jojo Pune gives you, Jojo Pune takes. You know?
I mean, Daddy was there. Daddy was in prime that game, so that's it.
No, but game 1 was not your fault. Game 1,
Game 1?
yeah, game 1, you remember?
Who's the game one?
I remember
We were
Supa was playing Corki
yeah.
holding a bush.
And Kijana face check.
Do you remember?
No, really?
And
In
from
banana.
that point, we throw.
From that
Yeah,
point,
fake
we didn't recover.
And I was basing on Drake.
Oh,
yeah, Limebird.
Alvaro was recalling, yeah.
And I TP'd and the fight was over already.
I thought they
Yeah,
were
Bora.
the Kaiser.
You remember if you see it.
So to close up the whole thing, like recap of last year, do you think it was a good year for you guys?
Was a good year.
1 to 10?
Was a good year for me, not for Mirwin, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have higher expectations.
Higher expectations, okay.
So for me, it's like a 2.
2?
Solid 6.
No, I
Do you
think
wanna,
this-
okay, 6, 2,
No, it's a joke. I would say it's a 6.
6, high?
I think it's a 7. I
Yeah,
think
7.
I was gonna say 7.
learnings.
And Jojo?
Many good learnings.
Yeah, many good learnings.
Yeah, I'd say 8. I think I learned a lot.
The best year of you guys.
Oh, no.
I mean, I think I grew a lot and learned a lot. The results obviously could have been better, but the results
Yeah, we're
is
not-
not what's
thing
important.
is,
We
Jojo,
focus on the process.
We're not as edgy as these two. Like, for me, it's a 6. I am much
There you
higher.
go.
If I don't win Worlds twice, it's not like a 10.
Okay, so that was the recap for the whole thing. Para la gente que tal vez no recordabais cómo había sido el año, aquí tenéis todo el resumen de lo que ha sido tanto invierno como primavera como verano y también los internacionales, menos el first stand, que solo fue Kakor como único representante europeo. So, moving forward, guys. Moving forward. New year, you guys stay together. I don't know if you are happy with that. You are one of the teams that are staying together like... I'm just gonna ask you guys.
I don't know if you're happy with that.
I don't know.
Nah, I kinda hate Jojo Pune.
You're happy, I guess,
pissed
of
when
course.
Overwatch did.
No, of course not.
Of course not, okay.
I
So,
mean, we are not saying the same. Steph is gone, so we are
yeah,
kind of happy.
I mean, you guys like the players.
Yeah,
No, that was...
And I was gonna say, like, the players based, I think that only you guys and G2 are.
Yeah,
GX.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, GX.
Okay, there is changes on the coaching staff. I don't know if you wanna explain something to the audience, for example, who wants?
Yeah, me.
Okay, Mirwin goes on.
I'm going to miss a bit Thef. It was funny. It was fun working with him, but I'm also excited to work with Alfari this year. So yeah, really excited.
Okay, you guys have Alfari as a positional assistant coach.
Is he positional or assistant? Is he specifically
He's
for
gonna
top?
be, yeah, he's mostly gonna be working with Mirwin.
Okay.
He also does mid lane.
Really?
No,
Like actually?
he does mid lane?
Yeah. He used to do with Jackis.
Because I am
I
on
think.
down.
With Jackies?
And
Hansen
there's
as
more
well.
changes.
Yeah, and independent, but I don't know,
mean,
you can say it then.
Yeah, I mean, I have been also working with Hansen the whole year. I'm a bit sad, that he's not with us anymore, but at the same time, I'm also, like hyped to work with Independent because he has been doing a good job as well in first division, so let's see.
Okay, so that's the changes for this season. And you guys are moving into the first split, the LEC Versus, right? Like, that's gonna be like the Winter Cup. Es un torneo de invierno que os recomiendo que veáis un poco el formato y las cosas que han pasado porque hay bastantes novedades. There is like really, I don't know if good news or bad news, you're gonna tell us about it, but there is 2 extra teams for this split that are Los Ratones and the Academy of KC, the KC Blue. And I don't know about this format, guys. If you want to say like first approach, it's gonna be really short. It's un mes y medio, it's a month and a half. So I don't know if you wanna say like...
It's a bit weird because it's 11 best of ones. And
yeah, there is a lot of
there
best
is
of
a lot
ones.
of people that are, like we already discussed, in Europe, how to become stronger. That is not the best way, especially if there is like a fearless draft. But I mean, in the end, there is a lot of games. Every week you're playing 3 games and the last one 2. So I think that's pretty good. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it looks a bit weird, you know, like two extra teams. Also, Los Ratones is keeping the same team as us and Jai. But they're adding Yamato Cannon as well. So.
Why is everybody laughing?
I just said, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see, you know, the cup. Because I think, I mean, in my opinion, we also have done other tier lists and everything, but I think they are still a bit, like a step lower. But anyways, they are a team that comes as well from the EMEA Master, has won 2 times, and KC Blue has won the last EMEA, even if it's not the same roster, but we'll see.
A bit flippy, right? The best of ones. That's how it is.
I mean, depends, no?
Yeah, depends.
Like I still think that the better team will win, you know? Like, yeah, of course. You can get a bit cheesed and it's not as reliable as a best of 3, but it's a good indicator.
Do you like the idea against playing like against Los Ratones, Academy of Carmine? There is gonna be 2 KCs.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that
A
one.
bit weird, right?
I mean, if we can stream it, the stage games versus Los Ratones, then
That's
maybe
pretty hype, yeah.
pretty goated.
Wait,
Huh?
You
You didn't hear?
I didn't listen properly.
We're gonna stream our games versus Los Ratones on stage. You didn't hear?
That's true or not?
Yeah.
It's real.
¿Es real?
You didn't hear?
You think he meant it?
I mean, you actually didn't hear. You actually didn't.
It's true.
I can't tell if you're joking. Are you joking?
Wait, no, I'm not joking.
No, you're joking. That's fine. Just move on. It's fine. Just move on. And then we verse KCB. I mean,
the thing is, we don't have a problem with facing them, you know. We lose, they are just better. That
they're
happens.
better.
But if Casey loses to them, like
It's the first game of the
I like that Casey
of the-
Blue is there just to see them play against the main team. I think that's the funniest thing, you know, because
It's the first game, actually.
It's the first game.
it's the first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the first game.
Bro, and it's before us, so we will see Zef at the stage. Nice.
Oh, Steph is the
Assistant coach of Casey.
Okay. So, and you guys are moving forward into the first stand. It's going to be 1 team of Europe. I think that you guys are looking forward to it, right? There is 2 LCK teams and 2 LPL teams for the first international. Para el primer internacional, que va a ser en Brasil, van 2 equipos de Corea, 2 equipos de China y solo un representante europeo. Do you like I don't know, how do you approach like the winter, because you guys are always focusing into Worlds, right? Like the end of the year, best performance, but what's your mindset towards winter in general?
I mean, winter is still important. Obviously, I think it's a great way to get things going, to start setting up the routine that's gonna last for the whole year, to start again on a good way towards winning Worlds, obviously. But I also don't think it's as important. I think if I had to prioritize over the course of the year, I would prioritize MSI, Esports World Cup, and Worlds. I think these 3 tournaments are just on a better spot, you know, are just more close towards the end goal that we have as a team. So even though this doesn't mean that we are not gonna care at all about the tournament, but it's obviously not our priority. Still, I think would be an upset if we don't win it, and I think the split and would be disappointing, because making it into international is obviously really important, so you can already start screaming into the best teams how they are approaching this new patch, what they are doing. So we believe it's important, but it's not our main priority coming into the year.
And talking about the new extras of the LEC, because everyone knows like the whole teams. I know that you guys did a video. I don't know if it's gonna be out about the time that it goes on, but do you want to say something about Los Ratones or the KC Academy, like a general commentary, or what's the best player of Los Ratones, for example, or KC Blue?
Messi.
Baus.
Messi.
Messi of League.
Messi of League.
Ankara Messi.
Ankara Messi. So you guys said Baus is the strongest of the Los Ratones?
He's Messi of League.
No.
I mean, I would say
He's
Probably
the only one in
Nemesis,
his
no?
team with a title that has
the
aura.
thing is that
So he's the
he
best.
plays more supportive now.
What do you mean?
No, that Nemesis said as well on the stream. I mean, he was just picking more supportive champions, so maybe this year it's not happening. But I mean, I would say maybe Reckless. I would say, because I think, I mean, I don't want to say. Yeah, I think Reckless will be the strongest because he also has more experience as well.
Fanboy behavior, no?
Yeah, it's kind of
really.
cringe. Can't lie.
You're saying a guy that
saying the
hasn't
same
played
way.
competitive?
I think it's the boss.
I think it's
From
Baus.
Casey, Camilo, obviously.
I agree. Camilo.
Camilo, he was the mid laner for Team Heretics.
He solo killed me. Kind of goated.
I'm really hyped for KC Blue into Heretics.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun. Where do you guys put, like, I don't know, I know that you already did, but I don't know. And on the tier list, where did you put them? Like some area, like
KC
top?
Blue?
12.
11.
12 until
Top
12
six?
and 11.
Ah, it's 12 and 11.
For me,
Okay,
Top
okay.
3?
No, top there's two. There's no.
So do you guys don't think that they will like do some upset? And
I mean,
They
maybe.
might, but they might.
You never
but
know.
It can happen, but I think it's unlikely.
For me, they are like a 10th team. I think they will still place higher than any LEC team, maybe even 9th, you know. But yeah, I don't think they are gonna make playoffs.
the thing is that in theory, I think the other teams are stronger. Like, for example, Shifters or SK. I think the problem about, for example, SK is that it's a team that I think is a bit risky, but at the same time, individually they should be better than these two teams.
yeah, I guess that you guys the most hype about one team facing it's G2, right? Like the one beating or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the goal, right, in LEC,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Overall.
I mean, KC is also hard
It's
to
always
play
hit on KC.
against them.
I would say.
And I'm really curious, who do you guys think, how do I say it? I'm gonna say it in Spanish. ¿Quién creéis que ha mejorado más su equipo en la LEC?
Navi.
Navi.
Navi for sure.
They
KC.
have a lot of people.
Does Navi have a singer?
Casey. I like Casey.
But I think
I like
Navi.
Casey too.
I think
Is that
Casey.
Poby? I think.
But only because the support.
Yeah, I mean they have NA support, so I
North
think Casey
American
should be
support.
They have
contenders.
better stuff now.
Also better stuff.
Better stuff.
Yeah,
Zev.
with Zev.
So the support changes, you think it's a massive improvement?
I mean,
Like,
he's from
Arias to
NA,
Bucio?
so I think it's a huge improvement. Yeah, I think it should be top 2 with us.
Yeah.
Bucio is from NA, right? Like any player.
Yeah, and their mid laner is Korean, so he should be decent. So
Okay, so moving into expectations, or how do you guys, I mean, you guys want to go to first stand and win the whole split, right? That's like the basis of Movistar Koi right now. Lo voy a preguntar en español, o sea, ahora mismo los objetivos, nada que no sea ganar el split, o sea, las expectativas que tenéis son muy, muy altas, entiendo, ¿no?
6 copas o nada.
6 copas o nada. Perfecto.
Son 7, ¿no?
No, yo he dicho 6.
Ah, vale.
No quiero 7.
Vale, perdón.
Yeah, but I mean, the expectations itself. I mean, last year, for example, I think as a group, of course, you always have like a lot of expectations individually, but we wanted to go at least to 2 internationals and win 1 in LEC. So, of course, now you want to also do better. But I think overall, the expectations is that we become a better team. And I think the results itself will come eventually. So,
fact those.
but anyways, I think it's also hard because if you say that you want to go to 3 internationals, you already need to win the first split because only one team goes. So yeah, I think in reality it's just becoming a better team both individually and as a group. Because I think we already have been 1 year, so we can even.
Going to internationals is vital, right? I think it was Melstead saying that going to internationals is like a cheat code because you guys are playing match games and against much more teams. Yeah. So it's like a must for everything that wants to become really, really, really good.
I think so. I think us and G2 had an advantage coming in the summer split while we played the international teams during MSI and Esport World Cup, I think.
It was really curious because you guys actually had almost no free days, right? Like between like those two, or it was really short stuff. That's the bad thing about going to international, maybe that you don't have like that much rest.
It's gonna be even worse now this year. I mean, I don't think you can leak the.
Why?
You didn't hear yesterday? I mean, I don't think we can
Yeah,
leak the timers, but I think it's gonna be even worse. We don't have any break now because before I think we had like 2 or 3 days that we could go home.
Well, after internationals?
I mean, I cannot say. Yeah, about after an international.
Bro, you turn off the radio, bro. Holy shit, no.
Habla tú, Miri.
But predicting do you think that you guys are gonna start really strong, or it's gonna be like a process that because I think that you have it set on. I don't know if it was spring or summer that you guys gonna start a bit lower and then start ramping up. Do you guys think that you are a really good team from the beginning? Let's say.
Not sure.
I think we should start top 1, top 2 in the league and then ramping up to be the best team.
Okay, I mean that would be perfect case scenario.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean we're the few rosters that it's only us G2 and GX, right? So I think our
Yeah, we should still
baseline should be very
start
high.
strong.
Have
Yeah.
start like a strong start.
Yeah.
Do you guys know like the first 3 days of ¿Lo sabéis de memoria?
No.
yeah.
You do?
Sí, está en el calendario. Está.
G2 Casey and I don't know who.
I know it's G2 Casey, but
BDS shifters, I think.
Yes, Shifter.
It is.
So you face the two best teams of like the top 3.
Yeah.
Words about that? Feelings?
I like it because we got to scrim them after, so I think we don't scrim them before week 1 is kind of whatever, and then the whole season I'm assuming we're going to get to scrim them because we're not versing them, so it's pretty chill.
Anything related to the game, guys, that you want to add up? Because we have not talked about the game. No hemos hablado mucho del parche, del juego. Do you think that it changes a lot, or it's
I mean, of
similar to last year?
No, I think it changes quite some things, but it's also hard to guess because we still haven't been screaming on this new patch. So it's not like we have a great idea. Also, the new items are still like we don't know yet about the new items. What champions are gonna be really buffed because of the new items, but mostly the new thing about the quest, about the towers, sounds good. You know, there is no Atakan, there is no Void Grabs.
There is no attack.
There's no grubs?
Yeah, there is.
Wait, but they spawn at the same time? Didn't they change something about the Void Grabs?
Not sure, but I think there is Void Grab for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, they changed something. I don't remember what was it, but yeah.
Yeah, and for champs, there is only like the top laner one new, right?
Yeah, Sahin.
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 How is the pronunciation in English?
It's Sahin, I think.
Tahin.
How is the pronunciation of the new champion?
I'm not sure. Zahan?
Zahan.
I don't think it's Sahan.
I think Zahan.
I think it's
have no clue.
Sahin, but I'm not sure.
Tahin. Okay.
No,
Giga
Zahin?
broken.
Nah.
Is
Another
Giga broken?
It's not broken.
Another one in the top lane.
Another top laner.
Another one. And another one.
Literally, Super is complaining when AD carries hard counter Sahin unless you are silver.
All the caps, permaban, or first pick.
Yeah, llega a counter, by
Not playing in mid lane, right?
I mean, maybe. If somebody
Maybe.
blinds a melee champion, maybe.
Yeah.
Like me.
Nah, I don't think that's happening.
Maybe into Yone? I don't know.
Maybe Alvaro plays.
Oh,
No.
We play.
I mean, the W can be pretty good.
Well, maybe that, yeah.
And to end this, I mean, like the last charla, la última charla, ¿os atreveríais a decir, I'm going to introduce it in Spanish, ¿os atreveríais a decir quién creéis que será el MVP de este año de vosotros en el año? ¿Quién era vuestro mejor año? ¿En quién confiáis? Es decir, Supa, tú vas a tener un
Caps.
2026 increíble. No, pero del equipo.
Caps.
So who do you think is
Bro,
going to be the
he asked,
MVP
who do you think is going to be the MVP of the next year?
of
He
this
said
team?
Caps.
The most aura, the most aura.
The most aura? Skuma.
School.
That's a Skuma.
Ah.
But I think the MVP from the team,
I will vote Mirwin.
Mirwin?
I mean, I'm
Of
going to
course.
vote myself.
No doubt.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's able to as well.
Miri?
Mirwin walking with Alfari, you know.
Mini Winnie Planet?
Miri
But
Winnie?
guys, of course I'm going to vote myself. You fucking love it.
Low pops.
I vote for Mirwin.
And who do you think is going to be the most going late into the screams?
Yo-Yo Pion.
Jojo
Yo-Yo
Pion.
Pion.
I wasn't late actually
100%.
at all.
What do you mean?
This whole trip. What do you mean?
you
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I will
You
vote for Cardonetti, probably.
Yeah.
Well, Tony
Late
was
to
late
the
today, no?
screams?
Tony.
Tony's been late more than me.
Tony was late today.
Last month, Cardonetti arrived late like 2 times, you know, so.
That's true.
That's true.
Sometimes we even meet up at 9 in the office, he never came.
Yeah, I mean at 11.
No, sometimes at 9, I would come earlier to do gym. He would never come and he did it to you too.
Yeah.
Last year, who was the most time late?
I think it's hard to say. I'm not sure. I mean,
I think it is
yeah,
hard to
It's a
say.
difficult choice here.
like I think it's leaded by the first one with like I don't know maybe 90 like 90 times he came
No,
late,
but 50 for sure.
and the second one is like on 3. So I think it's not easy to say, you know. Like I mean, all I have to say is I like it because he broke records. C9 specified that was like 42 times late.
That was rookie numbers.
He made it look like rookie.
Yeah, I'd say it was
Rookie
Zeph.
numbers.
Last year it was like I don't know, maybe 87 times late. If you count everything, would be around 87 times late.
Okay. Jojo, you improving that, or it's rookie numbers?
Bro,
towards
you're
next
getting
year?
it higher.
We're talking about Zeph, right?
No.
No?
But Jojo, come on. This year, aim for higher.
I mean, this year, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. It's like I go very down or way higher. I'm still not sure.
Bro, don't go down.
No?
No.
I'm not sure yet.
Aim for the 100. Make it 3 digits.
Oh my god. Do you guys want to add something to the conversation? Do you think that, I mean, we have talked about the last year.
Who do you think will be the MVP of the team?
Mirwin.
Mirwin. I think it's gonna be Supa, I think.
Hostia.
My answer.
Good words for Supa, yeah. I think it's the year of the boy.
You know, humble, you know, voting for my teammates.
Yeah, actually, you had like really humble year, I think. Like, you guys remember in NDK, like the first year of you guys?
Oh, bro, you remember? Do you know what he was praising around the world? He was saying, yeah, I'm 10 times better than Deft.
No,
I mean, fuck those.
I didn't say that.
Compared to that,
What?
it's kind of humble the last year he had.
It is pretty
I
humbling.
just say that I could beat him last year.
And then everybody got mad, or what?
Yeah.
They're gonna hate you when you're up, when you're confident. That's life.
You need to think that you
They
can
were
beat
hating
Faker
on
when
Jesus.
you face Faker, no?
Exactly.
Bro, they were hating on Jesus.
They're
for
hating
saying
on
the
Jesus
truth.
for being the goat, legit the God.
Hating.
If Jesus gets hated,
So, yeah.
what can you do?
Who do you think is gonna be the most late, Joshua, if it's not you?
Cardonetti.
I mean, but player.
Actually, Zeph is not here anymore. Player? Yo-Yo.
Yeah, I think then I can take it. I don't mind.
Yo-Yo or Alvaro?
I have been only one time.
Bro, but Alvarez now.
Alvaro is Giga Flipper.
Yeah, but Alvarez now is not so close to the office, no?
Yeah.
Alvaro.
Alvaro!
I was coming running to the
The
office.
first question, who's the one that ints the most screams?
Again, this is Michael Jordan, but this time.
No, but there's a Scottie Pippen. There's a Scottie. There's like a LeBron and a Michael Jordan though.
No, there is
there's
no,
a- yeah,
there is no big three.
Yes.
There is no
There's a big two. There's a big two. There's a LeBron, Michael Jordan, Alvaro.
Bro, that
There's
Alvaro is the
bro.
second one?
It's a
Okay.
close debate.
I am
That's
playing
it.
support, I'm playing Nautilus. Of course I'm gonna die.
Bro, honestly, you
yes,
can already
yes.
tell you.
Alvaro also makes it because I remember one time. Okay, this one, I will remember it always. We were playing Lulu. They invaded. They killed
Oh, yeah.
Alvaro level 1. Okay.
I
To
remember.
which what he said. This was in the bootcamp of China. No?
Yes.
He said.
I will explain after.
He
But
said.
it's true.
He said, "This is so fucking boring." Minute 120, which I post. Alvaro, are you okay to play?
Yeah,
Yeah, what's up? Why you
good.
say that?
I'm good.
It's just boring.
Okay. So we played the game. I think there was like maybe 5 remakes in the whole block of the scrims. And there was like remakes at minute 1 because people were like not even looking at the screen from enemy team. And then I'm playing the game and I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to remake in my team, for example. So I was like, okay, I don't want to remake, but I don't like it because I had another opportunity before to play the game that they didn't allow me to play. Because they just put AG and they alt F4. They put again, básicamente hacen alt F4, o sea, se salen de la partida. Y no, I said it's boring. And then I think I keep playing and I died again in another invade, like level 2. And that's it.
We won the game?
No, we lost. How are we gonna
I
win?
remember the start.
So fucking boring.
And who's the best player on the screams?
The best player on the screen.
No.
No joke, maybe Super, eh?
Cup for me.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
super.
maybe
For
super.
sure,
Super.
super.
But it depends. It depends
Yeah.
a lot
For
on the
me.
moment.
Yeah, of course it depends.
Yeah,
But
it's
not
also
like
fun.
consistent.
Honest, obviously,
Perfect.
Alvaro, I'm not perfect.
Of course.
We're all human.
But I remember
I
that.
think it's Super.
Of course.
Super is the most consistent.
Anything that you guys want to say or it's left in the algo que falte por decir?
Remember to subscribe, to hit the like button. Also, me and Jojo will be streaming doing Subathon during the whole season since Melzet said that winter split is not important. We will try to make it more so you guys are more aware of what is going on inside the team. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope the Skain wasn't annoying enough, his voice. So yeah, hope you guys liked it and see you next time.